nice pace. And as we continue to look at outside of our studios off of Riverwatch Parkway and Interstate 20, also seeing traffic moving nice and smooth here, and even more blue skies. So we'll talk more about those showers and storms popping up, and also your weekend outlook coming up in the full forecast.
Okay, thanks, Mikkel. Sinkholes, roadways flooded, and a long list of excuses from the city when it rains, especially when we get as much rain as Mikkel's been talking about. Everyone wants to know where that stormwater money goes and why these issues can get fixed sooner. News 12's Hallie Turner is digging deeper to find out those answers.
On a weekly basis, the city tells me they see anywhere from 1 to 2 sinkholes like this one, and it's a big safety hazard. But they assure me they have a process in place to fix it. But the issues are forming faster than they can get to them. Because Augusta is so old, engineering tells me many of the main water pipes are metal and are rusting away. Not only can that be a factor to flooding and sinkhole issues, but if your property is located close to a body of water, like the Wood Lake neighborhood, then you will have a greater chance of running into issues. For one homeowner in Wood Lake, documents show the city pipe did bust in 2019. Dr. Malik tells me this is the case for many areas across Augusta, but the system can't be replaced all at once due to cost. And when the funds aren't as easily available to fix them as they pop up, they run into backlog issues.
The sinkhole will happen because of the aging system, and you can't replace the system because of this, it's cost prohibitive. It's an old city, it's Augusta in 1857. So our system, most of the places are older, like 50 years, 60 years, even downtown is over 100 years old. So compared to our neighboring areas, they are new, so they don't have as many maintenance issues as Augusta has. So back to your question, how we address it, and see if it's a real safety issue, then we have to find the money.
And coming up all new tonight on News 12 at 6 o'clock, we're following the storm drain money, giving you a deeper look at why these repairs take time.
Okay, thanks for that, Hallie. Earlier this week, we told you about
pipes in one woman's yard causing big mess for her over there and her other neighbors as well. This is Blackberry Lane in Augusta. The water's been building up from days and days of heavy rain this week, even causing part of the road to start falling apart. And like clockwork, one woman's sinkhole has reopened. Now it is bigger than ever. Going to show you some new video here out of the Wood Lake subdivision in Hepzibah. With so many people experiencing stormwater issues, they want to know what the monthly fee is being used for. Hallie Turner follows the money for us.
Believe it or not, this is the same yard we showed you yesterday in the Wood Lakes neighborhood in Hepzibah. The ground looked sturdy to a blind eye, but after last night's storm, this sinkhole is back and worse than ever. But this is just one of the many sinkholes the city sees weekly. And while you pay a storm fee, the process to fix it isn't as easy as some may think.
Because at the end of the year, if you're collecting $620 from every homeowner for stormwater fees, that should amount to quite a bit.
While the fee is actually 20 cents more a month, sitting at $6.40, it generates millions for engineering.
So we collect around $13 million.
With inflation, Dr. Malik says it isn't enough to cover every issue.
So out of that, around 5.5 million, six going to the staff who work in that program. There's 2 million plus goes into operation, like maintenance equipment.
Sparing a few million for required maintenance.
Little under 6 million. And that's primarily going into like street sweeping, cutting the grass.
He says while he is aware of the pipe problems, the issues combined with inflation.
That's a lot for us to come up with the resources and just fix them, like in a month or so.
But the SPLOST funds from the city government don't roll in until later.
He did allocate $20 million in SPLOST 8, which started last year, but most of the money is at the tail end. We can't get to all this till we get that money.
Leaving them without any money to fully repair sinkholes around the city.
So we're gonna keep doing the same thing. We're gonna just patch it, make sure it's safe, and then 2025 we will pick it up to fix it.
And as for those with sinkholes, Dr. Malik says the first thing Monday, they're going to be out there with a camera just to test that water line to see what the issue is over there and then move forward the best they can with that repair. He says issues like this are important, so don't wait. And if you're not getting anywhere, he says you can call engineering directly.
On July 1st,